Hi, Thor. Come on. What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, good boy? What are you doing? What are you doing, good boy? Hi. Hi, good boy. Oh, hi. I know. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Hey, Thor. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Can you go get it? Is that your ball? You go lay down right there. Good boy. There you go. Good boy. Get it. Get it. Come here. Come here. You come here. You come here. You come here. You come here. Come on. I know you come here. You come here. Come on. Can I have the bar? Can I have the bar? Can I have it? You want this? There, good boy. Thor. Thor. Hey, you wanna come up here? No? Alright. Alright, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Frontier Michigan. And today we're doing something a little bit different. It's not truck related or anything like that. And bringing back the Freedom Couch. So, what we're talking about today is home defense weapons. More specifically, my personal home defense setup. I'm going to show clear and all that. So, I currently have 31 rounds loaded in here, 1 in the chamber, 30 in the mag. So, safe direction, drop it. And for anybody out there that's like, oh, it's not clear. It's clear. See? Nothing in the chamber. We're all good to go. We grab this before Thor eats it. So, front screen keeps turning on the GoPro. So, what is this specifically? This is my 7.5 inch AR-15 SBR that is chambered in 300 blackout. This is fully collapsed, about 24 3/4 inches long collapsed. It's extendable. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from tip to butt. Talk about it, what's on it, how it's set up, and overall what it is. So starting at the tip, I have a KAK Industries Slimline flash can, which is used to direct the blast forward and not everywhere. Mounted on the gun is also a Streamlight ProTac. This is a 1000 lumen weapon light with a strobe. I have it set up using a pressure pad. And I have a Cloud Defensive aluminum pressure pad mount, which was way better than the zip ties that came with it. But you got high, strobe, on, off. I also have Strike Industries bang bands to help keep the cable down out of the way. You can see it there. It's tucked. The light is mounted on a Arisaka low profile scalp mount, so it keeps the light in tight on the handguard. The barrel is a Tactical Kinetics 7.5 inch. It's a 1 in 7 twist. It has a, I don't remember what the brand is, but it's like a kind of like just a cheap off the shelf adjustable gas block. Barrel goes from about there to about the chamber here, so it's pretty short. I have a Magpul finger stop, so it indexes my hand on here so my thumb rests right where it needs to be. It's M-LOK rail, and you can see the rail's pretty thin. I don't have exactly big hands either, so the fact that I can basically grab all the way around and still have room tells you how small it is. This handguard is actually smaller in diameter than a bottle of water. Thor, come on. Go ahead. For optics, for sighting, I have a SIG Romeo 5. It's a fully enclosed red dot. It's been pretty good, pretty solid for me so far. I have the side loaded batteries. It's got your brightness up and down. I think it's 10 or 15 daytime brightness levels and 2 night vision levels. The bolt carrier is a KAK K-Spec. It's got the sand cutter rails in it to help clear out any dirt, debris. It's a hard chrome, or it's a hard chromed bolt carrier group. There's virtually no play in this thing at all. The charging handle is a BCM Gunfighter. It's the ambidextrous one. So I can go this side or this side. I can grab it like that, grab it like that. You know, any which way, pretty much. The lower receiver is a Brownells. It's on the cheaper side, but I wanted something that was fairly plain and not something that would stand out. But the lower receiver itself is actually pretty good. It's got that little adjustment screw in there so that I can adjust the play between the upper and lower. And other than a little bit of play in the stock here, it's actually fairly tight. There's no play between the upper and lower. I have a Magpul MOE Plus grip on here. It's the one where you can store some things in there, like a little bottle of lube or whatever. For a trigger, I have a Rise Armament Folds of Honor Edition trigger, which is based on the Rise Armament RA434 trigger. It's a competition trigger with about a 3.5 pound pull. And we're gonna ghost fire this, making sure we're still clear. Put it on fire. I'm just gonna use my thumb so you can see this. That's all it takes. Do the reset. So like there's no take up at all. As soon as you put your finger out, you're on the wall. Clean glass-like break. And a very short, maybe millimeter, 2 millimeter reset. It's there. Gun's back on safe. I have a Fortis ratcheting, having a brain fart. I have a ratcheting buffer tube nut with a QD point on it. I have a MFT minimalist stock. And the buffer spring itself the buffer system I'm using in here is a Geissele Super 42. So it's a 3-wire braided spring with a H1 buffer. You see it's all oiled up helps keep it quiet, keeps everything running smooth. Yes, I do lube up the buffer tube. Find it helps quiet things down as it cycles. There's a look inside at that trigger. Everything is nickel boron coated on the trigger mechanism itself, so it's very smooth. Now, why the 7.5, why 300 blackout? Because this gives me a very nice short package to maneuver around the apartment with, your home. You know, it's quite a bit shorter than a full 16-inch rifle would be. It's lightweight. This gun unloaded as it sits right now, it's like 5.5 pounds, 6.5 pounds with a mag in it. And the 300 blackout, it's, you know, 30 caliber round. It's a 7.62 by 35 if we're going off a metric system. And I am loaded with Hornady Black 110 grain VMAX. This is what that looks like. Little short stubby thing, but it's 7.62. Out of this barrel, the 7.5, these things are doing 2,000 feet per second. And with 110 grains of mass, they're delivering over 1,000, right about 1,000-ish pounds of muzzle energy out to about 7,500 yards, which inside an apartment where it's set up for, that's laying some hurt. You'll never get that performance out of a 5.56. And that's not hitting on 5.56. It's just, for my purpose, the 300 blackout does it better. I use Magpul M3 mags for 300 blackout. These are 300 blackout specific mags. It's their Gen 3s. At 30 in there. And part of the reason why I have this specific setup over versus, say, a 12 gauge, which I do have, is that I wanted something lightweight and easy for Jen to use in case I'm not home and somebody wants to try something. This is lightweight, it recoils very low, and it packs a punch. The red dot's easy to pick up. You know, and I could just come over here, dial up the brightness on it, and, you know, you can see that clearly. Very easy to pick up on it. Very easy to shoot. Shoots softer than a 5.56, or at least my dad's 5.56. My dad's got a Colt LE 6920 with nothing done on it to reduce any recoil, but it's 5.56. It's just a spicy 22. This shoots as soft as that, if not a hair softer, with the way I have the gas system tuned. This gas system and buffer spring combination, the gun is tuned for supersonics. I could go subs, but realistically at that point, I might as well just grab the pistol and use that. Because the amount of energy being delivered, I might as well use like a 10 mil or something like that. You know, subsonic 300 blackout, you're looking at pistol level energy. Granted, you're getting significantly more expansion with it. You know, 220 grain subsonic. With the right load, you're getting expansions of 3/4 of an inch to an inch, which that'll put down whatever threat you may be facing. So it's lightweight, it's compact, it's easy to maneuver, it's easy for the wife to shoot and handle. It's got 30 rounds in it. Why not? And I do have other weapons in the house as well. I have my 9mm SIG M18, and I have a Winchester 12 gauge as well. But my primary defensive weapon for the home is an AR-15. And a lot of people out there, well, why do you need that? You just need a shotgun. Well, what if you got a gang or something that's coming in? You know, I need something that's fast to reload and can engage multiple threats. A shotgun, especially my Winchester, only holds 5 with one in the tube. And you can't rely on the sound of it being racked as a deterrent. If somebody wants in and they're looking for a fight, that sound ain't scaring nobody off. But I can tell you, if you're trying to go off the sound principle, yes, I'm loading it. You're going off the sound. That's not exactly a quiet noise either. Now putting my +1 in it. Magazine's locked in. This is going down here out of the way. Put it out the window. So I'm going to end the video here. You guys stay safe, stay armed, stay warm. We'll catch you next time.